Hey guys, want to do another comparison video of all of the acorns from the different trees that, different parent trees that make up the Concordia Oak. As you know, the Concordia Oak is a cross between a dwarf Chinkapin oak, a Chinkapin oak, and then that resulting hybrid tree crossed with a swamp white oak. So here I need to make sure I keep these separate because a couple of these acorns look almost exactly alike. Here I have a dwarf Chinkapin oak, and right here is a quarter. So for using that as kind of a size comparison. So let me kind of zoom in here with my phone. So I'll set that right there. You can kind of get an idea of how big that DCO acorn is. It doesn't quite take up, it almost takes it up the full circumference of the quarter. Okay, so that's the DCO acorn right there. So that's one part of the cross. And then here is a Chinkapin acorn. And as you can tell, it's almost the exact same size, if not, and it's pretty similar. I'd probably have to get a caliper to really tell the difference. I mean, it's right there. I mean, and I just grabbed 2 acorns out of the bag. I mean, they're all pretty similar. That come right off the tree. I mean, the tree's already done this year, obviously. That came out of the bag from the tree on my property here. So there you have it. So those 2 acorns, similar in size. The only advantage of growing a DCO would be that DCOs produce early, and the tree doesn't get as tall, and it's more of a bush type tree. If you want a Chinkapin oak tree is more of an upright tree, and it takes much longer to produce acorns. That oak tree that I have, that Chinkapin oak tree, oh gosh, it's 8-9 years old, and I got 2 acorns off of it this year. So I mean, there you go. It's not a good producer as of yet. So that DCO, the same age, and it produced a good bag of acorns this year. I haven't counted how many, but you know, it probably at least 20 or 30 acorns off of that tree this year. So I mean, while not overly producing a huge amount, I mean, still outproduced the Chinkapin tree by far. So if you don't want a huge tree, if you just want a tree for wildlife, DCO would be the way to go. So there you go. That's the Chinkapin acorn. So those 2 crossed, apparently. And then that resulting hybrid tree crossed with a swamp white oak. And this is the acorn from a swamp white oak. Keep it from rolling off here. So as you can see, the swamp white acorn is just a tad bit bigger than the quarter. So there you have it. So that's a swamp white acorn. So I mean, those acorns would be good. I mean, I would have that tree down in the woods for, I would think that'd be a good wildlife tree. However, it takes a swamp white tree. I mean, just a pure swamp white oak tree would take a good 10 years to start producing. I mean, 8, 9, 10 years, it'd start producing acorns in small amounts. So, I mean, because it's not a hybrid. And, you know, a non-hybrid oak tree is going to take a while to start producing acorns. So there you go. And then, after all of that, you get the Concordia Oak. Oh, I'm sorry, I grabbed the wrong acorn. Here's the Concordia Oak, right here. Now this is the average size of the Concordia Oak. They do kind of range in size a little bit, but I just grabbed one out of the bag again. That's kind of the average size, and it's about as big around as a quarter. So there you have it. That's what a Concordia Oak acorn looks like. I've been holding these in the refrigerator, and you know, they look pretty good. So there you have it. That's what you get when you cross them trees together, and this is the result. So that's a Concordia acorn. This is the DCO and swamp white acorn, and this is the Chinkapin oak acorn. So there you have it, guys. That's what you get when you cross all them up, and this is the result, a Concordia oak. Take care.